How to be your own advocate.
Animated characters appear throughout the video, showing the concepts that the narrator explains.
People with disabilities face a lot of barriers. Whether it's because places we want to go aren't accessible, we can't get the resources or technology we need, our rights are not being respected, or some other kind of problem. We know what we need and want better than anyone else, so it's important to let people know what our needs are. That's called self-advocacy. The first and most important step is to make sure you are safe. If you are being hurt or are in danger, tell someone who can take action right away and get you to safety. If it's not an emergency, here's how you can get started with self-advocacy. You'll need to have information. Think about the problem you're facing and what some of the solutions could be. Then find out what laws and rules may affect your situation. You can look up information online or talk to other members of the disability community. Chances are you can find someone who has faced the same issue you are dealing with, and they might be able to point you towards resources that can help, like informative videos, podcasts, online and in-person events, and more. You may also need to find support from other people to help you with your problem. Before you meet with someone to advocate for what you need, make a list of your goals. You may be asking for new services, accommodations, or equipment, or asking to keep what you have. If you have any official documents that support what you need, make sure to bring them with you. This could mean things like a note from a doctor or therapist, or a letter from a vocational rehabilitation counselor. Speak up for what you need, in whatever ways you're able, and share when you disagree. But also try to look for a solution. Even if you can't get your whole problem solved right away, talk about what can be done now to help. Sometimes the people you talk with may ask you to sign some paperwork. Take time to read any documents and talk them over with people you trust before signing. You can always ask to make changes, so only sign what you agree to. As you advocate, it's also important to stay organized. Keep a record of everything that happens while you're advocating. For example, save your emails and documents, and take notes during calls and meetings. Remember to record the names of people you talk with and the dates of your conversations. You don't want to miss deadlines for submitting important documents or meetings with people who could help you with your problem. Tools like calendars, planners, lists, and phone reminders can help you stay on track. Whenever you get information or decisions from healthcare professionals, government agencies, and other organizations, ask for it in writing. And always follow up if you haven't gotten the documents or information you asked for. If you gather information, find support from people who can help you, and stay organized, you'll be ready to be your own advocate. It's important to remember that your self-advocacy may not always turn out the way you expect, and that's okay. Keep going. You have the right and the power to speak up for yourself and be your own advocate. And just because it's called self-advocacy doesn't mean you have to do it alone. You always have the support of the disability community. People just like you fighting to break down barriers all over the globe.
In West Virginia, contact Disability Rights West Virginia at drofwv.org or by calling 800-950-5250.